Hello guys. So in this video, I'll talk about my 1 week stay in Thailand, Phuket. Been to Phi this weekend. It was fun. It was a great party. Had a lot of fun. Maybe a little too much. I should have rested on the weekend, but yeah. Little bit of recap for the week. Um, Yes, been here for about 10 days now. I landed here on 23rd, like 24th April, and today is 4th. Yeah, it's 4th May, right? So it's been about 10 days now. Initial few days I was just exploring around the fitness street. I was going around the fitness street, figuring out things, visiting the sessions, meeting local people, meeting all the people, tourists that are here, and how they are planning their trainings, how some of them have been coming here for many years. So taking recommendations from them, taking like sharing a story with them, like listening to their stories. Uh, yeah, so it's been great experience actually. I have uh, been I have never been so social in my life for a long time as much as I've been in last 10 years. I can tell you that. And it's a good feeling. It's a very new feeling for me. It's a very good feeling for me. And I want to keep on holding on that as well as on my training part. So uh, let me talk to you about how I decided to find my gym and how I decided to go about my training. So initially, when I landed here, I think it was Friday evening. I didn't do much. I just went for dinner. It was pretty late in the night. I didn't do anything. Went to hotel, checked in, and then went for dinner. Had dinner and came back and just went for uh, sleep. Right. After that, for next 2 days, what I did, I went to different gyms. I observed their training sessions, going through their training sessions to find out what kind of training programs they have, what kind of coaches they have, and how many coaches. If the gym is too crowded, it won't be good because I'm a complete beginner and I really want to learn that. For that, I need focus from the coaches, right? So let me just show you the intensity of workout that is going on here. A lot of folks are here, right? Okay, so these are personal training sessions. You can book one-on-one with coaches, but my group sessions have been like one-on-one sessions. My coach, as I told earlier, also my coach is very focused on me. He gives me full sessions and tries to improve my technique as much as possible. I'll talk about that, what is going on in the technique, how it is fucking not circuiting my brain, but one thing at a time. I'll go into that slowly. Okay, so yeah, I went about checking out the gyms. Finally, when I visited Rata Chai, I got a lot of recommendations about Rata Chai. I came here and observed their session, one full session here, and it seemed like they have more coaches than the participants. So that was good for me because I wanted the focus. And I finally decided to join here for a month. Now, let's come to the training part. The training is generally I have so you have two options. One is you can choose for 2 sessions a day in the gym, or you can choose 1 session a day. They have different packages. I chose 1 session a day because I knew that it would be very difficult for me to complete 2 sessions a day. It's very taxing on the body as well. So generally, I try to make the morning session 8 to 10 at 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Thailand time. Um, but yeah, I've been actually consistently following that. So a lot of combos are taught by coaches. A lot of micro body movements are being taught by coaches, and two issues I'm currently facing. They are completely like bringing me to the knee. One is the cardio part, right? So I feel excruciating pain in my calves and my shins. I'm trying to work upon that. I'm trying to build strength into my calves. I think I need to focus a little bit more on running, and that will maybe build a little bit more strength into that. Uh, Rope skipping is my rope skipping. I'll maybe try to put on a video on that, but it's little bit weird. I think I've just started working on that. I've never skipped rope in my life, so I need to practice a little bit more to get it smooth. I'll keep on working on that. Uh, so my coaches come and they tell me, okay, don't jump like a horse. Go easy about it. Um, Apart from that, um, yeah. So the stance when you stand to fight in Muay Thai, you have to have a proper stance, and that stance gives you enough power. It loads your leg, it loads your knee to deliver a powerful kick or powerful knee, right? And when I do that, I struggle to keep up with the stance. I forget about it. I forget about the actual follow up uh, of the shoulder and the elbow when I throw, let's say, an elbow or punch. But so, what I'm trying to say is a lot of new information I'm trying to absorb, and it is sometimes I'm able to follow through, sometimes I'm struggling with it, sometimes it's short circuiting my mind. Uh, and I am a little bit nervous about it. I'm a little bit concerned about it. Will I be able to build some meaningful experience, meaningful expertise in Muay Thai? In my past experience, whenever I did something completely new in my life, like driving a car, I struggled a lot initially when I was learning to drive a car. I completely doubted that will I be able to ever learn driving a car. And when I finally got enough experience, finally built confidence of driving a car, now it feels so freeing. It feels it gives me so much confidence that I can actually make it happen. I can actually drive a car. Just give you a sneak peek. Look at the okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure whenever something new I have to do, whenever something new I have to learn, I struggle. It irritates me, it frustrates me. But I know that I always come through. I always come through. That is the confidence I have. That is the belief I have. I know little by little, practice by practice, I'll be able to come through in Muay Thai also. But at the moment, uh, it is just giving me a lot of awkward situations, awkward movements, awkward punches, awkward shadow boxing, awkward bag work. I just I just blank out when I go to bag. I throw a few punches. I throw a few punches. I throw leg. Try to throw a combo. But then I blank out. Okay, what do I need to do? Why? How? What am I supposed to be doing here? I just keep on throwing the punches then. But yeah, I think it is getting better every session now. Apart from this, okay. So let me talk a little bit about my trip to Fifi. So after a week of sessions at the gym, so uh, they have off on Sunday. After finishing the Saturday morning session, I booked ferry from Phukri to Fiji. Went there in reached by evening. Did party for like better part of the night. I think till 3 in the morning. Went back to hostel, slept, roamed around the Fifi Island. Fifi Island is very small. So I went around the Fifi Island, went to the viewpoint, clicked some good pictures, and just roamed around the whole island. I was able to see, I think, most part of the island. It's just a small patch of not much to be covering. There's no vehicle on Fifi Island. You cannot drive anything. What will happen? It's a very small island, but the parties are great. People are crazy. People have a lot of fun in Fifi. I think probably one of the favorite episodes of my mine is Fifi. I did couple of interesting things in Fifi this time, which I did not do last time. One was going to the regular and volunteering for a boxing match with a tourist. I did that. Initially, I was really nervous. I was scared that if a tourist was lying, he might fuck me up, and I tried to confirm that with him. But he was a gentleman, nice guy. We both agreed upon keeping it chill, keeping it low key for both of us because nobody wants to get hurt, right? It's a fun thing. Let's keep it fun. So, but it was good. I think I landed couple of good punches on him also, and he also landed couple of good punches on me. One of them was a good left hook, I think, and it landed right on my jaw. It's paining a bit, little bit, but it was fun. It was fun experience. I never had experienced it in a very long time. So, uh, and I got a medal for it. I'll show you. It's there. I got a medal for the fight. So these are the experiences in life. When you have them, nobody can take them away from you. I don't know. It doesn't matter if it matters to others or not. It doesn't matter if it's a big thing or not. It's just an experience. Everything in life is an experience, and this is the kind of experience that you get for yourself only. Nobody is involved in it. Nobody is part of it. Nobody be can have share into it. Right? It's just about you and for yourself only, and just nobody can take it away from you. So yeah. And one more thing I realized throughout this 1 week is it's good to do things just for yourself. It doesn't have to mean anything. Things that you do in your life doesn't have to mean anything other than how it makes you feel in that moment, how it makes you feel in long run, and how it makes you feel 10 years down the line. It doesn't have to make sense for others, for or you don't have to do things everything for others only. You can just do things for your own pleasure. You can just do things to impress yourself. Okay, I did this for myself. You can impress yourself with the things that you do. It's an amazing thing. Okay, one more thing I have to share. Very interesting emotion I had today. When I was coming back from cricket, completely tired and exhausted from 2 nights of two relatively sleepless nights in KK. When I was coming back to Phuket felt like home. I was missing Phuket. I was missing my home, my hotel room. It felt like when I set foot in Phuket once again, I felt home. The roads, the people, I don't know why the 7-Elevens here felt like more familiar. And when I reached Sotayad, it felt like, okay, finally I'm home. It was great. Um, yeah, so it was an interesting thing that I experienced here. It's a different journey this time with me. I'm probably not able to articulate it properly, but I've been learning and rewiring myself a lot in this journey. Actually, I have never been this person for a long time. It's been so many years since I've never been this person. This time, this person is not coming out completely. I'm still building on it, small steps, slowly, and I'm trying to build upon it slowly. Yeah, I'm working on it. But a lot of things that I would have never done in my life, good things, not bad things, good things I've never done, I would have never done. I'm doing them now, and I'm enjoying them. They are sometimes uncomfortable, sometimes very motivating and inspiring. doing uncomfortable things, doing discomfortable things now are making me happy and inspired and motivational about myself. It is building my self-esteem, it is building my self-confidence. I am recalibrating my identity now. I had built up an identity in my head which was not congruent with what I wanted in life. So my identity, rewiring of my mind and my mindset and my identity. Okay, I am not this person that I used to think. I am this person that I want to be, that I am building up. I am becoming that person. I am trying to. I have one like figured a little bit of image of the purpose I want in my life. I'm trying to build up now. Maybe I'll refine it further, but as of now I have a purpose, I have a mindset, I have a direction. I'm trying to build upon that every single day, and it is not random. I don't do things on random because I'm a very systematic and structured person. I If I do something in a structured fashion, I will be able to complete it in a good and faster fashion than if something is good. So whatever I plan, whatever I do, I put it in some structure. Could be a tracker, could be a promise, could be a document. I put them on the file, and once they are there, I diligently follow. I diligently follow everything. So 1 week has shown me a lot of it. I will keep on building on that experience. I will keep on trying to articulate it as good as possible. But yeah, that's about it. Okay, cool. Have fun. Bye bye. Take care.